Hi, my name is Aaron Steil, Consumer Horticulture Extension Specialist with Iowa State University Extension and Outreach. Growing houseplants is a rewarding and popular hobby. In this video series, we're going to explore some of the things you need to do to successfully grow indoor plants. Let's talk containers. The material a container can be made of include things like plastic, terracotta, glazed ceramic, and even things like glass, metal, or fiber. The most common are plastic and terracotta.
Plastic containers are inexpensive, lightweight, and come in a wide range of styles and colors. Terracotta is a classic material for plants. It is sturdy, attractive, and widely available. Which you choose is largely personal preference. Terracotta containers are porous, so they dry out more quickly than plastic. If you are the type of gardener who tends to overwater, or if you have a plant that would appreciate things on the dry side, terracotta may be good for you. When it comes to container size, bigger is not always better. It's important to find the right balance between large enough that it doesn't always need watering, but small enough so that the potting soil and roots dry out in a reasonable amount of time and aren't sitting for long periods in wet soil. Pick broad, wide-based pots for taller plants so they will be stable and less likely to tip. When repotting, only move up a size, maybe two. Houseplants do not benefit from moving from super cramped quarters to enormous pots. All containers must have a drainage hole. Without one, soil stays wet and roots rot and die. If you have a container you want to use but it doesn't have a drainage hole, use a double pot system. This is where the desirable container becomes an outer sleeve for the slightly smaller container that has a drainage hole, which is set down inside.
Now that you've selected your container, it's time to select the soil. But don't use garden soil. Garden soil or field soil behaves differently when you put it in a container. It becomes much more compacted and poorly drained. So instead of garden soil, use a soilless media or mix, sometimes called potting soil.
While it serves the function and looks a lot like soil, potting media contains a variety of soilless media that provide the perfect balance of water, air, and nutrient holding capacity to keep roots healthy. Some of the components are organic and retain water, like peat moss and coir. Others help improve drainage, like perlite and vermiculite. Changing the ratios of these soilless media components can allow you to create a potting media that is perfect for the indoor plant you're growing.
Don't worry if you don't know what to purchase. Using an average potting soil works for most of the houseplants you might grow. As you become more familiar and comfortable with growing houseplants, you can branch out into more specialty media mixes that will take your houseplants to the next level.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more with us. Continue to grow your indoor plant care and growing skills by visiting our website.
Most of our indoor plants are from tropical areas with high levels of humidity. Most of our homes have relatively low levels of humidity, especially in the winter. These low levels of humidity can lead to things like slow growth, dried up flower buds, and brown leaf tips and edges. Increasing the humidity, especially over the winter months, can lead to better growth and healthier looking houseplants.